What up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy Freestyle Friday. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Hopefully, this music will not get me in trouble, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it's copyright free. Let's find out. We'll find out. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, thank you for being a part of all that we do. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Today, what up, Jeff? Good morning, sir. Good morning. Um, let's see. Thank you guys for being here. So today we're talking about um, news versus opinion. News versus opinion. What's real? What's not? Oh, you took a minute. So make sure you share. We're gonna have a great show. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Morning. Shared. Boom. Done. Done. All right. So you know how we do. My elevator music. I swear I'm changing. Next week it's gonna be different. But just a kind of a countdown. But I realized on YouTube you're gonna pass right by because people don't like countdowns. I don't think because I don't like them. So I don't like them. Nobody likes them. All right. So we're gonna have a great conversation today. And maybe just me, and that's all good. So we'll see how it goes. If so, quick show. But I just kind of want to share something. Share something that's on my mind because I need you guys to really watch what's happening around you, but don't get caught up in the nonsense. Lisa, good morning. Blessings. Thank you for sharing. Mama McCory, good morning. Everybody in the building. Oh, I wish I could just throw one on real quick. But so I know you're like, what is he talking? I'm sorry. Got a little distracted. Black Sheep, aka Kaneem, in the building. If you don't, everybody should know. Well, almost everybody should know Black Sheep. Black Sheep, you can get with this, as you can get with that. Or flavor of the month. No. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to kick it off. Let's go ahead and get this countdown going. Mr. Kaneem is getting settled. So share. If you do like Jeff, be like Jeff. Sometimes I dream that he is me. Be like Jeff. Share. Boom. Get it done. Right back. All right. Good morning.
Morning, my brother. How goes it? How bees it? It's Friday. It's the end of the week. Yeah, baby. That's what you gonna do. AB, it's on you.
Busting
What
the
up, my brother?
freestyle. All right. All right. I'm good, brother. I'm good. All is well. Just a quick shout out to the daughter. She'll be celebrating her 12th birthday.
Oh man,
Well,
congratulations. You got a long
yeah.
young one.
All right. 12th birthday. So we got an exciting weekend ahead of us.
Oh man, I
Good
hope it's the
times.
best one.
Good times. So welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. I'm your host, AD Walker. I didn't think I said that this morning. And on my left, right is Kaneem, aka hold on, aka let's move that. Oh, is it 13? Lord Jesus. See you then. Black sheep in a building.
Yes,
So
sir. We're gonna keep the hip hop history going.
yes, indeed. Yes, 13. My bad. My bad. I'm trying to keep it 12. I'm trying to keep it 12. She said, I'm telling Lexi, don't do that. Don't do that. That ain't right. That ain't right. Kanimalu. Right? All right. All right, then. How we do? Yes. And Alexis her name. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So today I want to kind of talk about opinion versus fact, right? And I don't know. In this Freestyle Friday, guys. So warning. We are going to get distracted and off point. So if you're coming here the first time, can you see the comments? Can you?
I
I'm gonna show
cannot.
you. He said, "Sorry." One moment. When they calling your name, you know.
No, I'm on my tablet today, man. My laptop, man, it
Uh
went
oh, it died
went
on you.
cuckoo yesterday for some reason. I restarted. I told you last time I needed some tips on getting a new laptop or whatever.
Yeah.
Anybody got a laptop?
Oh, we
But
need help.
yesterday it just wanted to act a monkey. I'm talking about just monkey, donkey. I'm talking about I
Oh,
restarted. It still froze up. It was just
wow.
crazy. I'm like, God, leave. And I got all my information and certain
uh,
stuff that I want to transfer over to my new laptop, but
right,
I got to
right.
call all these companies and they got to set it up because some stuff work on Explorer. Well, now and
Yeah,
who got Explorer anymore?
yeah. I don't think I've explored in over 15 years.
Yeah,
I've been,
that's what I'm saying.
I've been chroming it. You know, Google has put Chrome right in your face, like, "Hey,
Yeah,
hit that
that's
Chrome, hit that."
that's that's my preferred. But
Right.
some of these
And
companies that I use, they platforms only work on Explorer.
still,
Yeah, still,
what
don't
kind
get
of
me wrong,
1995 company
bro.
companies are these? Like Chrome is
You
it's
talking
between
about
Chrome.
like what's the other one? It ain't Explorer, but it's the new one,
There's a
Microsoft browser.
oh. ah,
I can't even
I
think
know what
of
you're
it.
talking about. I can see
Yeah,
the symbol, but I
yeah, it's a
can't.
little.
Yeah,
I can't even,
it's yeah.
somebody gonna tell us. They'll tell us sooner or later. But
Like,
anyway, yeah, brother, go ahead. You say you was
oh,
trying to fact fiction decision.
yeah. Well, there's Firefox, but I don't think that's Microsoft.
No, that ain't it. I
That's
mean,
another browser.
this standalone. Yeah.
Yeah, Firefox is
No.
Edge. There we go. Edge.
Hey, thank you, Deborah.
There we go. Good
Man, see
morning.
that's what I'm
Good
talking
morning.
about.
All
Appreciate that,
right.
guy.
Let's I'm gonna bring Elder Michael McNair in
There
the building.
you go.
Good morning, sir.
What's
Good
going
morning.
on there, good brother?
Morning, my brothers.
All is well. All is well. So, yeah, today I wanted to kind of talk about fact versus fiction, and it kind of started. Well, it's been a long time since I've been on this, but there's a new documentary that someone's put out about BLM, the organization, and trying to expose, some of the things that they've done. If you, Sam said, "I'm gonna call you if you're on here." Let's see. It's right, Mike. He said Michael is 18 willing. Yes. So yeah, it exposes like some of their putting misappropriation of funds, and we know about the mansion, or we heard about the mansion. I don't. My thing is, like I did some quick Google research, and several news outlets have spoke about some of the things that they've done good, some of the places that they put the money to help, and there are several branches of BLM across this nation. If people don't know that, like, it's not a small organization. It's kind of blow uptuated. Like I don't like I'm not sure how it branched out, but I guess people that went there like, hey, where you from? You're from Idaho. Listen, we can get a branch there. Like they've grown like the NAACP. Real talk. Like they got branches all over the nation. So they're not like some small potato group. But they've capitalized on the givings of others, because it was just an intense moment. They were active, they were out in the streets, it was like, oh, they're doing something, so money was being thrown from corporate and all over. I say all that because, granted, there's probably been some misappropriation. So I'm not saying there's not been any, but we have to look at what's fact and what's fiction, right? What's fact and what's opinion. And that's kind of the base of my conversation, not just BLM, because I know there's a whole rabbit hole we can go down. He said, do they actually have like meet? Yeah, right, Jeff. Yes, they have meetings, they have branches, yeah, they have different chapters. Yeah, it's a real organization functioning. Right, they have branched out, but the house was never used as a single family dwelling. They were all living and working out of there. They just got a big dwelling, and probably just got a big dwelling that was comfortable enough for folks to live in. Like let's all live right here because they were younger. As the way it looked, they were pretty not like 20s, but I think like 30s or something like that. So yeah, so there was more to it. Like I said, I'm not exonerating them of any bad, financial moves. But what I'm saying is they've done some good. My thing is, people just have these correlations. They say, if you look at this, then this got to be it. You understand what I'm saying? Like I want to kind of talk about finding a way to get past the opinions and into what's real or what's fact, because unfortunately, like even now, you can't really watch one news outlet to get all your information. NPR is probably about the most middle of the groundish kind of space, or at least they hide it really well. Someone else may come in and correct me. But they pretty much, this is what said, President whoever said this, and they play the recording, and they say this party feels this way, this party feels, like they just present what's given. You understand what I'm saying? It seems less opinionated. I thought he was on break. Less opinionated and more factual, if that makes sense, Kaneem. What's your take on it? What's your take? I can't hear you. You're muted.
I say you said so much. I'm trying to catch up with
So opinion versus fact, right? When you're watching the news or you're hearing the commentators, like.
So this has nothing to do with BLM. It's just opinion versus fact.
Right, exactly.
And that was your example, BLM.
Yes, because it's kind of like the thing in our face and the whole controversy with the mansion that they bought. And
I'll give you an example. He was in the news all week long. Alex Jones, opinion versus fact.
Right.
He just had to pay $965 million because he had an opinion, but it wasn't facts. So it just depends on what outlet you get your information from.
Right.
Because Alex Jones, he just had an idea, thought he would put it over the airwaves.
Right.
And he ran with it, and he denied all the facts.
Right.
and all those families that had loved ones that died in the school shooting.
Yes.
It's like, oh, you just reckless.
Right.
You don't want to see my loved one's death certificate. Let me show you.
Right.
They really
Right.
died. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right.
it wasn't a play. It
A
wasn't a
hoax.
conspiracy.
Right.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
hoax.
Right.
They
Hoax.
really
Right.
died.
Yeah.
So that was really a funeral.
Right. Right.
Hey, now you really got to pay.
Right. 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 Hey, good morning, out Sam. Good morning, out Sam. Right.
Morning, man.
That's good, Jeff. He said we look for facts to validate our opinions. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. That's big. Let's see, I think opinions. He says, I think opinions are formed, then we look for today's bits of to validate, right? To validate our opinion. Right. We try to take what we think, what we believe. And I mean, let's keep it 100. If you go on YouTube, you can find someone that believes what you believe.
Oh
you,
yeah. Okay.
you can
Hey,
narrow it down and you can type, you're like, oh, there we go. There we go. They're talking about like
like literally, if anybody who's listening or watching, if you were to go on YouTube and have that ants of the real kingdom or the real worshipers of the earth, you would definitely find a video of an ant farm or ant plant and somebody narrating animals really worship the earth.
right, right,
Hey, it's a video, man. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right, right, right. Because for me, funny to talk about this. Like, and I've probably said this before. Like, even Netflix now. Like, I watch them with a curious eye. Like there's always what's the message they're trying to sell at the end of this documentary. Like a lot of Netflix stuff, they just kind of bust them like what they gonna sell me at the end of this documentary? Like where are they going with this? You ever watch them like where are they trying to go with this? Like what they trying to
So
say?
a lot of the Netflix, well, if you're talking about the documentaries,
Yeah.
most of it is actually kind of education. You know what
Some,
I'm saying?
but
I have a,
it's
I mean, now you
becoming
can give me some examples of
yeah,
what you're talking about, yeah,
right. Like
because I'm not familiar with
like I was
the
watching
Netflix
one
that you
on
watch. The Netflix that I watch.
right. I was right. The Netflix I watch. I was watching one on about fish, right? And the problem with certain levels of farm fish and buying fish from certain people, how they're endangering the water, they're littering, and So my thing watching is like, okay, where are they gonna go with this? Like, what's the outcome? So in the end, basically, y'all need to stop eating fish.
Eat more
Period.
chicken.
Right. It's
Yeah,
get out of the water. Real
Chick-fil-A
talk. Like
commercial, right?
because it was like, what about farm fish? Well, farm fish got this. They're in the midst of their own stuff. Like it's not good for you. I was like, well, what about wild fish? Well, wild fish is okay, but the fishermen are littering all of the ocean. Like it was, and then they had a lady that was like promoting, the fish and things of that nature. Of course, she did a 180 on that, and she was like, no, it's not good. I didn't do good research and blah 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 blah. And she was like the
Wow.
face. Yeah, she was the face of fishers and
Fish.
stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then these organizations, hold on, then the organizations that are labeling that these things are safe, they're just bought out. So what I'm telling you, Kenny, never tell you what like
I
you
had
just say something about where are we going with this? Go ahead.
because I think go ahead, brother.
And
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. You said I'm on break. Yeah, this is my break. What's up, man? McNair, listen.
Hey, man.
Did y'all hear that the Bering Sea, the Alaskan king crab season for the first time has been canceled?
Wow.
No, I did
They
not.
said there's like 1 billion crabs missing. Like they don't know where they went. Like they feel like maybe there's disease or something. But they look it up. The Alaskan king crab season through the Bering Sea has been canceled.
Wow.
Well, that's gonna shoot up the price of crab for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
That because I know that they probably got enough for this season, but next season they're gonna have to recoup. So it's gonna be ridiculous. I already see it.
Wow, it's a juicy crab. right. No more juicy crab, Dr. Rollins. No more juicy crab. Right. And that listen, I got a question. And all my gentlemen here are in Georgia.
Yeah.
What in the world? Why are there 15,000 new crab places?
Bro,
we enjoy it. We landlocked. Like there's no beach, there's no sea, no water. Like it's like
I'm not even a
new crab
thing like that. The wife loves
my wife as well.
All them crab places like that. She'll try them all. Me, I'm not. I'm with you. Right. We are too far away from any coast to have fresh crab.
Right. We like, I'm telling you, would think there's a beach somewhere. Like, what is going on?
Right. And if I'm gonna pay top dollar for some crab, I do want some king crab. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Or some Dungeness crab. Like when I go to South Florida, I'm quick to jump on the Dungeness crab. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the only place I want it from.
Right.
I'm not gonna get Dungeness crab in Minnesota. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. You said crab too much work.
Yeah, it's too much work. Like it's a science project.
Oh man, that's good eating.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, you got to grow up. I will say this: a lot of folks. Well, I grew up on crabs.
Right.
We used to go catch crabs, string and bacon, bacon and a net. That's all I needed. Got my little bucket. Well, this is blue crab though. Let me say that.
Right.
But yeah, I grew up on crab. Hey, trying to crack that crab open for that little piece of meat. It was a treat.
All that work for that little piece of meat.
It was a treat.
Oh man.
Are you a crab eater, Elder?
Not at all. I can eat it. Right. I can. But yeah, I agree with Soup. It's too much work. Right. I mean, by the time I done sat there and cracked everything open, man, my appetite is gone.
Right. And the other food got cold.
Oh man, y'all need to crack a little quicker. That's the problem.
You might be right. You might be right.
I've seen some cold crab eaters.
Y'all over there trying to analyze the crab. Get to the meat.
I've seen some. Yeah, I've seen some
it's
cold
kind of
crab
a science to it. On that blue crab, once you flip it over, that little flap, bam, crack that old.
Oh man.
Split it in half, bam. You take your little fork, scrape that out. Let it go. It's a method to it, man. Come on now.
Right. Right. You said right.
I'm a novice, bro. I'm not a pro.
Ain't nothing considered work for me. Pull out them big chunks of meats. You gotta know how to pull the meats out.
Yeah, I was up in
y'all know
towns one year and people were eating, like the soft shell crab.
No, I love that too.
Yeah, just like putting it between two pieces of bread and eating it like a sandwich. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Every time I go to New Orleans, I'm gonna make sure I get me some soft crab.
Soft crab. Okay. That's
interesting. You can have it.
Now,
I don't mind crab meat. I'll eat crab meat, but I just won't do the work to crack crab. It's just
you want it for you. I got you. I ain't mad at you.
Oh, I love a crab cake. A clump. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I made it. We had some crab cake here at the house a few weeks ago, man, and I tell you, I did my thing, but I wasn't cracking the shells. No.
All right. Oh, let's see. I tried the soft. Jeff said I tried the soft crab. A fan, not a fan.
There's a portion of the soft shell crab that you have to dig out. It looks like a piece of mustard. And
that's like good
mustard.
And they're like, I'm watching them do this. I'm like, you got to make sure you dig this. I'm like, see, you lost me right there.
That's like crawfish.
You got to get to the membrane. You got to take the membrane out.
You got to dig that. And the fact that what I'm saying is, if you're not good at cleaning your room.
Oh man, I don't even know what you're trying to refer to. What are you referring to? Well, you went way off the path.
He did. He went. He said,
"What's your room?" Crab? I have no idea.
If you're not good at cleaning stuff, you might eat some crab and end up sick.
Oh man. All right, so let me ask you guys, going back to kind of the topic of opinion versus fact. Do you feel like a lot of opinions are laced to look like facts? You know, that the way it's presented, and I'm gonna keep it real. It took me a minute to really start listening to folk. Even some of the folks I follow, like some of the black leaders, you start listening, like, wait a minute, hold on. I got where you started, but I don't see how you tied all that together. Like how you just say that's the same, like it's not the same. And it's all sides. I just always listen because, and then keep it at 100. There's some folks you said, oh Lord, what is it? That stuff tastes like the stuff side of northbound fish. What?
That must be one of them fishes on the Pacific coast.
Right. But yeah, so what's been your experience with that? How do you navigate the opinions and facts? Because you could agree because it's an opinion, but like, yeah, I agree. but do we recognize it as an opinion or do we just tie it together with the fact? You understand what I'm saying?
In what space are you referring to? I mean,
we could talk almost anything, but mainly like politics and.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Sound like you're describing a politician.
More politics.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it happens in other spaces, but politics is probably biggest.
Yeah.
So how about an example? Do we have anybody? We have an example.
Oh, Trump. You want to go with Trump? We can always revert back to Trump.
Well, you can always. Yeah, absolutely. Fake news is the biggest one.
Right. Who must it out?
The railroading at Mar-a-Lago.
Right.
I was laughing. I was thinking about AB yesterday when they said that Trump got subpoenaed and he got to show up. I said, that there you go, AB. That's the first step. Getting you in front of that microphone.
Trump.
And putting you on.
I don't believe that he'll show up. I just don't believe it.
You don't think he's gonna show up?
No, he's already come up with an excuse saying, well, why didn't you invite me months ago? That was his first response.
But it's not an invite. It's a subpoena.
Right. Well, I'm saying to you, I'm just giving you his words.
Hey, it ain't about what you want. Subpoena.
Yeah.
I think he'll end up being in contempt.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's still reasons for you to be what they call that? Not apprehended, but
a warrant or something.
Custody. Yeah.
Custody.
Okay. Yeah, that still gives you cause to be in custody if you go in contempt.
All right. So so custody? No, I'm talking about jail. I need to talk at least a night or something.
And now I believe one thing we all four of us can agree on.
What's that?
And I'm thinking now, I'm speaking for y'all, but y'all let me know if I'm wrong.
Right.
I'll let you know if it's opinion or fact.
All four of us can agree on that when Trump get in front of a microphone,
right,
and he don't have a teleprompter, he is gonna spit some real facts as he sees it.
Right. Alternative facts. Right.
But I'm just saying, can we all agree on that?
You said as he sees it.
As he sees it.
Right. Oh yeah, he's not that. Ain't no proof. Ain't no
absolutely.
Ain't no validation to it. He gonna get up there and say that.
Oh, you're talking about him speaking his truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're talking about him speaking his truth.
That's a statement.
Those women wanted to grab their private parts. They wanted
my truth. I'm speaking my truth. Is that really true?
I won the election. Everybody cheated. Yes. As soon as we get up there, I'm just waiting on him to get his opportunity to speak in front of that microphone. When he got to come right off the top of his head.
Right. But I want to switch that a little bit. Like you said something. Hold on, let me get Dr. Ron. She said the debate around January 6th has been interesting with audio and video. There's still denial. Yeah.
Yes.
So I know that baffled me. He said there's a statement. Don't confuse the issues with the facts. Indeed. So when someone says, right, I'm stating my truth, isn't that just an opinion dressed up differently?
Unless you got concrete evidence to back it up.
Yeah.
If you don't have no evidence to back it up, then yeah, it's all an opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the opinion that you can stand on. That's what Trump doing.
Right.
I didn't take them documents from the White House without declassifying them. Well, prove it. I can't prove it, but I'm telling you, I didn't take them.
He did prove it. He did prove it.
How?
His proof is, as the sitting president, I was authorized to declassify the documents, and so therefore they are declassified.
Right.
So
he says, I dubbed these documents from here forward declassified.
I'm going to take these back. I'm gonna
that's something that they do over in Europe for monarchies and that type of stuff. This is a true democracy over here.
Yeah, well, you said over in Europe, but that's the challenge. Let's be more specific.
All right.
He takes his notes from the former USSR.
Right.
He is Putin's friend. That's
they cool. They cool. Let's see. Jeff said, he said that's a nice way to put it. That's a white guy's description of a subpoena. We call them invites.
Wow. Invited.
Oh man. So I mean, so do you excuse me. So do you feel like let's talk about the opinion and facts and the truth, like my truth. How do you debate when someone says this is my truth? How do you have a conversation with someone that has the space that's like, well, this is just my truth, but it doesn't make it true. Oh,
well, you take it for a grain of salt.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, an opinion is what it is. It's just an opinion.
Thank you. Thank you. Simple and plain.
Indeed.
But whether they saying that I believe that, or whether they saying my truth is, regardless of how you put it,
right,
that opinion is just an opinion.
It's not a universal truth.
Right. The issue it's a couple of issues when it comes to media. When it comes to media, a lot of times it depends on what they're shooting for, because they're going to promote whatever their agenda is.
Right.
That's what you're going to see the most coming from that particular media outlet.
Yes, sir.
The other thing is, a lot of times, especially on let's just say about live stuff, something is happening live. It's breaking news.
Yeah.
At that particular moment, they are simply reporters.
Yes.
And they are simply reporting what they've heard,
Yep.
what had been reported to them. So it's not a matter of them giving their opinion. They're only telling you what was reported to them and going with it. So it's not a matter of whether it's their opinion or whether it's facts. It is what it is. It's just what they're able to report to you, because this is what I've heard, so now I'm reporting it to you.
That's good.
Yep, that's true. That's true. And
it's factually what I heard.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Source. Someone,
right.
It's been proven or
validated.
Fact
check.
Fact
check.
check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fact check.
Yeah. There you go.
Ron says your truth doesn't always equal the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite phrases. There's your truth, my truth, and the truth.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's real.
Wow.
That's good, Dr. Rollins.
Because a lot of times your truth is based upon your perspective.
Right.
And everybody don't have the same perspective.
Right. That's good. Yeah. So how do we combat perspectives? Like how do we meet?
It depends on what it is.
Right.
It depends on what it is. Sometimes you leave it alone. Ain't no sense in fighting something against somebody that's self-righteous. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Right.
That's the best way to put it. It's no sense in trying to fight them because they're self-righteous. So you let them have. That's their truth.
Right.
It's no convincing or changing their mind about their truth.
Okay.
I don't care how many facts you come up with.
Right.
It doesn't matter. because they have their mind made up as
Right.
to what their truth is, and that's it.
Wow.
That's,
Yeah. You know,
that's
narrative
it.
control is a powerful
That's
thing,
it.
and that's why a person that actually committed a crime can get away with it, because I can paint a picture that's more effective
Right.
as a defense attorney, more effective than the
Right.
prosecuting attorney, and
Right.
everybody in the room knows this person is guilty. But you have
Guilty.
not been able to prove your case.
Right. It's like, I know he did something, but you can't prove that he did this.
No, I know you did that. However, I'm unable to prove my
Prove it.
case.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
You-
And
you're,
that
you're
self-righteous
unable to
attitude-
magnify. Go ahead.
Right. I was going to say that self-righteous personality says that the only gospel truth is my version, and that's why McNair was alluding to the fact that you can't change that. I mean, we see that in Donald Trump, right? Even
you can't
people from
change
his own party call him the orange Jesus,
Right. Right.
Mm.
because he believes that what he speaks is gospel truth.
Right.
It's the gospel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He do believe in his words. I will say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's deep.
A lot of people do,
Right. Interesting.
but that's another
Interesting.
conversation.
Right.
It is. That's
It's freestyle, fries. Spit it out.
Yeah. Did you all see the unseen, the newly released footage, the background of what was transpiring on January 6th?
Oh yeah.
You saw all that yesterday.
Haven't
It was
seen
on
it.
the news all day yesterday.
Mhm. Well, I didn't
And-
see. I didn't see a large portion of it, but I saw snippets.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and McCarthy and all those folks
Yeah.
trying to get help, trying to get law enforcement to show up, and clearly you can see that the Attorney General, all these people, the National Guard. What I find interesting about all of that is you have Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer they're using flip phones.
Wow.
They have flip phones and they're trying to call people, trying to call the mayor of DC, trying to call the Attorney General, trying to call the National Guard, and they're doing all of the things that the president would be doing.
Right.
And they asked him.
And they asked, where is the president? And the people from his cabinet said, he's sitting in the White House dining room watching the TV.
Wow.
He's watching all of this play out on the television. And you cut to Nancy Pelosi and them moving around, and all they're trying to do is finish the job. We have to finish the job or we have failed America. We've got to get this done. We got to get it done. Can we get back into the chamber? No, they've got feces. People have pooped on the chamber floor.
Right.
You see all that dialogue is happening, and you see it happening in real time. This is never before seen footage of what was taking place with the folks from the chamber that were supposed to certify the election. And the end result was a conversation between Nancy Pelosi and Mike Pence, where Mike Pence is saying, I am in the basement of the chamber, and the who did he say was with him? I think the general of the National Guard, the local National Guard, is here with me, and he says we're going to get you back into the chamber in about an hour so that we can finish the job. It was a great moment, right? In U.S. history, it was a great moment captured because you see Nancy Pelosi, a Democrat, working with Mike Pence, the Republican vice president, and they're trying to make it happen.
Right.
A bipartisan group working together to make it happen.
Effort.
In the absence of any word from the president. Chuck Schumer's on the phone saying, can you commit to me? Can you promise me that you will get to the president and tell him to make a statement? And everybody's coming up with excuses. No one wanted to commit to anything.
Right.
Can you send people here to help us? Tell me, will you come? You got to go back and check it out, man. You got it. It's amazing footage. It's amazing footage. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it speaks volumes.
You could tell that there was panic all the way through the whole process.
You know who was in control?
Mike Pence.
You know who was in complete control? You know who looked like the president?
Pence.
Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi? Oh, okay. Wow.
the most controlled individual, the most focused individual on getting the work done,
right,
was Nancy. She never skipped a step, man.
Wow.
Chuck Schumer was right there by her side, and they were the catalyst on the phones. It's you got to go see the footage, man.
And she was real. She was like, "Can you believe this?
Wow."
Can you believe?"
She said, if Donald Trump shows up over here, I'm going to punch him in the face, and I'm going to go to jail, but I'm going to punch him in the face if he shows up.
Wow. Wow.
She said, I'm going to go to jail, but I'm going to punch him first.
Keep it real, Nancy. Keep it real.
Wow.
She said it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's it said that was the confusing to me. Yeah. Why did they have to call for help? Police should have been coming with all the media showing the chaos, right?
Well, that's the part that stood out most to me, Treese, is that the number of phone calls that they made and the lack of response that they received is absolutely mind-boggling.
Right.
It lets you know the sheer number of people that turn a blind eye to what was happening on January 6th because they were afraid of the repercussions coming from Donald Trump or their base.
Right.
That's what it was.
It lasted for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that Maryland State Police would be coming, Virginia State Police.
They called all of them.
You would think that everybody, Metro Police, State, everybody who was a law enforcement officer, in that area would be coming that way. FBI, CIA, everybody. But it still lasted for a minute. How long? Almost 2 hours.
It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you come from. That was domestic terrorism, on January 6th, and I think the domestic terrorism runs from the people who showed up at the Capitol all the way through to the Secret Service who knew that stuff was going to happen.
Yeah, they knew it was coming.
They knew. Yesterday they showed messages that were sent to the Secret Service describing people with weapons coming in, describing the plot to ferry weapons across the river to get them on site. All of that stuff. All that stuff was shown yesterday, the behind the scenes footage. And I'm saying it was enough for them to subpoena Donald Trump. That's all I'll tell you.
Going to jail. He going to jail. AD, he going to jail.
Donald Trump is not going to jail. I know. It looked like he should.
He going to jail.
Any one of us have already been locked up. We would have been under the jail.
Because the Secret Service knows you know Donald Trump.
Right. Shot, right. We would have mysteriously shot. Like, well, yeah, he ain't going to jail. Yeah, I know. He ain't.
All right. Well, you know.
And if and I'll say this, and I will give it to you because he would be technically convicted and about to go. If he is about to go, it'll be so long, it'll probably be under a Republican president who just gonna pardon him. So, but I will still give it to you because he gonna go. He would be on the way, but he's gonna get pardoned. You know. All right. See, Jeff even got my back. He said he ain't going. He ain't going. Yeah, but I don't think he is.
He going to jail.
It's gonna be. I still feel way down my channel. There's gonna be a scapegoat somehow. Like it's all gonna tie to one of them sons are gonna take the hit first.
Yeah. I think they trying to break the whole little old Trump family down.
Dynasty. Yes, sir.
If we can't do nothing, we're gonna take all y'all money and y'all legacy is gonna be tarnished.
Yeah, he's trying to break the legacy.
They're gonna want to take your name off of every building across the globe.
Sam said them kids don't like him that much. I don't know. To save the dynasty, you never know.
I can hear that faint scream, but he's my father.
If they can tarnish that name, that's probably gonna be the biggest hit. When his name starts coming down.
What do you expect me to do? He's my dad.
Right. He said Donald got a trap door in the jail cell, slides back to the bedroom in Mar-a-Lago. I can't fathom it. That's the one office. And I know he's in the X, but he's not, like, he wasn't officially kicked out. He just lost an election, so he's still an ex-president with Secret Service, like with all the perks and benefits. I can't see him, like if he got impeached, like officially, like impeached, lost his job, then I could. Not necessarily. No, he lost the election. I know history always wants to be like, because they can say that about Bill Clinton. He ain't getting impeached. He was done. He was finished his job.
It's on the record book.
But I don't think
you might want to put an asterisk by it, but it's on the record.
Put an asterisk. All right. So in the building, real quick, who thinks he's going before we roll on? But who thinks besides the black sheep? Mike, Pastor, you think he's going?
Nah.
Nah.
Okay.
He might come close. He might get in the conviction, but he might get a fine. He might even get house arrest.
What I do think is he might pass away before you see behind them balls.
Right. Well, see, yeah, and even then, you know what they call that, the posthumous, when someone dies and they give a judgment or something.
They won't do
posthumous conviction.
Yeah, and if he, I'll give that to you. Like, wow, he was going to jail. So I'll even give that to you, but I don't think it's not gonna go. All right, Divine says, I believe he going. All right,
thank you, sir.
I don't know, Sam. I think they tied, but they can't. But he got such a seemingly strong base that they can't.
I think once he gets in front of his microphone in front of the whole country and speak, it's gonna be different.
Gentlemen, there are 300 candidates on the ballot that are officially election deniers across the country.
Right.
300.
Right.
In the wake of Donald Trump and all that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. 300.
Yeah.
So the day they raided Mar-a-Lago, Trump raised $2 million.
Yeah, but when he speaks, all the campaign speeches that he's going to do, is usually a teleprompter or somebody in his ear telling him what to say.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying when he get down,
gotta give him the freestyle.
Yeah,
so
that's when they go
what
hard.
You think of? Yeah, let's see. What did I just see? Michael said, serious question. Julie, what's the difference between Hillary's laptop? They investigated. They did a whole council. They went through that. Not saying she's 100% innocent, but they didn't find anything. And Donald's files, because he stole from the White House. I mean, granted, he's trying to say declassified, but he stole confidential documents from the White House.
And the emails that Hillary had, they found them, right?
Yeah, because she was on a separate server.
She wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are electronic, gonna be found. This dude picked up boxes. Hey.
Yeah, take those. Take those. Take
those. That one right there. That one right there, too.
That one right there. And those right there.
Yeah, get that one and that one. Yeah.
That letter from Kim Jong, take that letter too. That's my letter. It has my name on it. Take that too.
and mind you, Hillary wasn't bucking the system.
Right. She wasn't.
She wasn't tripping.
Hey, if it happened, it was a mistake. My bad.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, I'm willing to cooperate now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He still don't want to cooperate. He's still bucking.
Yeah.
Well, I said it's the cover up.
Right. Yeah.
It's the brash mindset that I can do what I want to do.
Above the law.
Getting ready to change things. Yeah, that's it. Look at all the people that support me. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. Donald Trump won over a lot of people when he said, I love a person that can do a body slam. Those are his words. I'm quoting him. That's not fiction. That's fact.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Right.
Yeah, and then just punch him. I wish you'd just punch him in the. He said, "I promise I will pay your legal fees."
Right.
That's a promise.
Right. Imagine that.
Right.
Imagine that. Yeah.
So this has not been proven, but all the money that Donald Trump is raising now, you really think it's for campaign or is it for legal fees?
It's legal fees.
Yeah,
He
imagine the number of people that are silent because they've been getting paid by Donald Trump over the last 2 years.
Right.
Hey, but all that's about to come to an end.
Yeah.
All that little
Going
money.
to the clanker.
You know, I have this statement that I say to people certain times. I'm like, you're gonna take that to the grave, aren't you?
no matter what you say, he going to jail.
That's what I tell you now. Trying to tell you.
Oh man, yeah.
Short lived.
I can't see it. I'm holding on to that. I can't see it. We will have a special Brothers of Legacy that dude, no matter whatever time it is. You know what? Come on, Kaneem. My bad.
breaking
news. We're gonna put it up like CNN. You know how they walk, have them going like, and he's being escorted by the Secret Service.
When Donald Trump show up and to speak in front of Congress,
right?
Make sure you get your popcorn and your peanuts. Because he's gonna be there. They're not gonna let him go. He's gonna be there for 3-4 days. Why should I tell you? By 3-4 days.
You have to understand.
By 3-4 days, because he's gonna be pleading the fifth.
Right.
Yes. Hey, that
he doesn't care.
Yeah,
he doesn't care. You got to remember, General Michael Flynn.
Is right. Hey, can I say something right now? My attorney advised me not to. I plead the fifth. On the left and the right. Watch what I tell you. And
that's courage.
Remember, he said, they plead the fifth. I can't stand when they plead the fifth. Why don't you? I was like, oh, okay. Now what you doing? Talking to your attorney. I'll plead the fifth. What you doing? I'll plead the fifth.
Listen, Donald Trump doesn't care because the more he rebuffs, the more exciting and fired up his base gets.
Gonna be.
And his conviction, his confidence comes from he has people like General Flynn, Michael Flynn, behind closed doors, having secret sessions, telling people, you know, we're moving into a place where we're going to have state against state in civil war, and we have to prepare for that. This is General Michael Flynn saying this to Republicans.
Wow.
Nah.
So how many generals are out there saying the same thing?
Right. Not many. Not many.
Not many.
No, not many. That's one thing. I think that Trump got his own little following. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot, but when it comes to military and the federal government, as far as the intelligence community, ain't nobody backing him.
Listen, bro, let me tell you something.
Ain't nobody.
There's a reason why no one showed up to secure the Capitol.
Oh, yeah. We'll have one of those on the conspiracy shows for BOL.
All right, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Oh, hey, I want to thank you guys for being here. Make sure you go to www.brothersoflegacy.com. Go to brothersoflegacy.com. Make sure if you have a school-age child, sign up for the financial literacy course, as well as if you know a family or are the family, you can sign up for our holiday giveaway. We're giving away 5 dinners, and that closes at the end of this month. So share this out. Share. I'll put it on I didn't put it on the Brothers website. Brothers Legacy Facebook page. So make sure you share that out. And let everybody know what we're doing and stay connected, as well as if you're feeling led to be a blessing to the Brothers of Legacy, go to brotherslegacy.com, hit Beyond Donation, and be a part. We got some other partners signing up. Make sure you sign up to be a partner and find out all the things that we are doing. We got a comment. Let's get this pretty long. So come on, mouse is acting funky. Here we go. All right. He's Divine Love says he already had Russia and he already have white supremacists working with him. He already have certain mistakes that was wrong, that was working as long as you were trying to get free, right? They was working against your freedom by will, because they were the government's by tower. So you never wanted to be over. Someone break that down for me, because I'm I'm having a reading issue right there.
Yeah, like the way my brain's set up.
We need to we're gonna need the cliff notes on that one. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with us, and all week. Thank you guys for being here. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same channel. Know that all hearts and minds clear. Everybody good. Everybody good.
988.
988 mental health crisis. You or someone you love. Make sure you dial that. Again, continue to be safe. Be safe. Make good choices. And if you're in Georgia, make sure you're driving safe. We got to cut down on these accidents. There's too many happening. Too many. So we look forward to seeing you guys same time, same channel next week. Be safe. Stay connected. Dial 84576 LWN to 84576. All right. So know that we love you. Jesus loves you more. And we'll see you next week. Peace out.